G'day and welcome to Before the Podcast. I'll look back at some of the quilts in my earlier parts of my quilting journey. Today's quilt is called the Dachshund quilt or Bossy's quilt, and this was made for my nephew Boston back in the mid to the late parts of 2020. And this quilt is special to me and has symbols for many different reasons. We made this during the height of the pandemic, but I was actually able to go to the quilt shop, and it was really fun because I got to bring along my very first exchange student, Misha, to come along and help me out pick out some beautiful colors. I've picked out a pattern from Etsy. It was a Dachshund pattern, but I modified it a little bit because it had a couple different sizes. They had the little Dachshunds and then some of the longer ones, but I wanted to have 7 or 8 Dachshunds because Boston was a rainbow baby. My sister miscarried a few times before she was able to carry the term, and so I wanted to put that symbolism into the quilt itself. So I modified it, and I made 8 of the little Dachshunds and made it into a quilt. And this was so much fun to see it all come together and get it shipped off and down to her before Boston was born. And that was kind of scary because at that time, international mail, it moved slow at the best of times, but during the pandemic it was absolutely horrendous. And I think it took like 6 or 7 weeks to get down there. It went from here to New York, then to Tokyo, Japan, and then finally down to Australia. But the good news is it did get down there before Boston was born. And this has been such a fun quilt, and I actually sent a picture of the completed quilt to the pattern writer and said, hey, if you want to use this in your advertising to show a different way that someone can make it, please do so. And if you look on their Etsy page today, you'll actually see a picture of my completed quilt. And this is a fun story, and I hope Boston's using it. I think he does, and if he isn't, then hopefully we'll be able to use it sometime in the near future. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.